listening to the Video Game and Nerd Trivia Podcast with Tony D. Video Game and Nerd Trivia Podcast, your episodic dose of trivia covering all things video games and nerdy. Now, here's your host, Tony D.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Video Game and Nerd Trivia Podcast. If this is your first time, each episode we pick a topic and go through trivia questions. And on this episode, we're going to be going over 30 questions broken down into 3 rounds. How it works is I'll be asking you a question, giving you 5 seconds of silence, and then telling you the answer. On today's topic, we're going to be going over the Roman Empire. This was inspired by one of my friends, Tim, who was asked by his wife about how often he thinks about the Roman Empire. Apparently it's something that's going on and trending on TikTok right now. So that just gave me the idea of like, hey, let's do some Roman Empire trivia questions. Alright, so let's play. Round 1, question 1. When was the Roman Empire founded? This was 27 BC. Question 2. What were the 2 main classes of Roman citizens? These were the patricians and the plebeians. Question 3. Which famous Roman general led the conquest of Gaul and later became dictator for life? This would be Julius Caesar. Question 4. What's the Latin phrase for I came, I saw, I conquered, often associated with Julius Caesar? Veni, vidi, vici. Question 5. What TV series from 2005 to 2007 focused on the account of lives of those during the last days of the Roman Republic? It starred Kevin McKidd, Ray Stevenson, and Polly Walker. That would be Rome. Question 6. Who was the first Roman emperor and founder of the Julio-Claudian dynasty? That would be Augustus. Question 7. What's the name of the famous Roman architectural feature that allowed for the distribution of water throughout the city? That would be aqueducts. Question 8. What's the official language of the Roman Empire? That would be Latin. Question 9. In Spartacus from 1960, which actor played the titular role of the gladiator and slave who led the slave revolt against the Roman Republic? That is Kirk Douglas. And question 10. What's the name of the Roman public gathering space that served as the center of political and social activity? That is the Roman Forum. Alright, that was round 1. Let's head into round 2. Question 1. Who wrote the epic poem, the Aeneid, which served as a foundation for Roman mythology and identity? That would be Virgil. Question 2. What's the name of the Roman peace and stability that lasted for centuries during the empire's height? That is Pax Romana. Question 3. What Roman building material is made of volcanic ash and stone, and it's known for its durability and use in many famous structures? That's concrete. Question 4. Who was the philosopher and statesman known for his influential works on ethics and morality, such as Meditations? That's Marcus Aurelius. Question 5. What's the name of the arena in Rome where gladiatorial combat and other events took place? That is the Colosseum. Question 6. Which 2000 film directed by Ridley Scott stars Russell Crowe as a Roman general seeking revenge against an emperor? That is Gladiator. Question 7. This TV series was released in 2011 as a miniseries, and the premise is as follows. In the time before the arrival of Spartacus, the house of Batiatus faces many challenges from competitors and within its own household. What show was this? This was Spartacus, Gods of the Arena. Question 8. What architectural feature was used by Romans to circulate hot air and heat buildings, especially bathhouses? That is hypocaust. Question 9. What Latin phrase means the art of rhetoric and was a central component of Roman education? That is Ars Rhetorica. Question 10. What Roman military formation was characterized by soldiers forming a shield wall for protection? That would be testudo or tortoise formation. Alright, let's head into the last round here. Round 3. Question 1. What's the name of the Roman charioteer who became one of the most celebrated drivers in history? That is Gaius Apuleius Diocles. Question 2. What's the term for the Roman currency made of stamped metal, often featuring emperors' faces? That would be denarius. Question 3. What 2004 film, directed by Oliver Stone, focuses on the life of Alexander the Great, including his conquests and military campaigns? That would just be Alexander. Question 4. What 2004 video game was a Roman strategy game developed by the Creative Assembly and published by Activision initially, but went on to be published by Sega and had releases on Windows, Mac, iPad, iPhone, and Android? This would be Rome Total War. Question 5. Who directed the 2018 historical drama Pompeii, which depicts the eruption of Mount Vesuvius and its impact on the city of Pompeii? He also directed the Resident Evil series starring Mila Jovovich and is also married to her. This is Paul W.S. Anderson. Question 6. What's the Latin phrase for seize the day, emphasizing the importance of living in the present? Carpe diem. Question 7. What 1959 epic film, directed by William Wyler, tells the story of a Jewish prince who seeks revenge against a Roman friend who betrayed him? That is Ben-Hur. Question 8. What's the modern name of the ancient Roman city of Pompeii? Kind of a trick question. It's still Pompeii. The city was excavated and preserved. Question 9. What modern country was the city of Rome located? This is just Italy. And the final question, what was the 1979 satirical film that follows the character of Brian Cohen through many adventures, including being mistaken for Jesus? That would be The Life of Brian, or it's also called Monty Python's The Life of Brian. Alright, that was a lot of stuff on the Roman Empire and just Rome in general, so hope you enjoyed that. And of course, you can always reach out, suggest future topics, let me know what I can do. If you like this podcast, please rate us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. It really helps reach more people. Thank you again so much for listening, but until next time, trivia on.